Flosstube. We're the real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Piper.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Scene change.
Yep, there she goes.
All right, so we had some big, exciting news yesterday, whatever day today is.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. Okay, so first off, if you didn't see it yesterday, we'll show you in a little bit, but we also opened up an Etsy shop because we have a small that we wanted to share with you all. It is called Hello Spring. Hello Spring. So Mom and I have to stitch a bunch of smalls for the retreats that are upcoming.
Exchanges.
Yes, retreat exchanges. So if you haven't been to a retreat, some retreats, I don't know if all, they do a little exchange where you finish a small and then some do like a grab bag, you do a number, or you can steal from people. Like there's all different sorts of things. But we like to participate in those, and we were looking through charts, and I was like, well, why don't I just draw something? So she drew it, and we charted it, and...
We knew you would love it too, so it's available.
It's available. This was stitched on 28 count black even weave, obviously.
The tin is from Michael's, and it fits perfectly with a little backing fabric on it, so...
And she was going to cover up these words, but it says milk chocolate eggs, and I was like, that's perfect because it's a little chicken.
I was going to do a bow around the bottom,
but it's a small 3x4 design that'll be really quick. People are already almost done, so you started stitching it last night, and we absolutely love seeing the progress on it. And for those that left reviews saying that the chart was easy to read, I really appreciate that, because that was something that, you know, if a chart isn't easy for me to read, I kind of give up and I'm frustrated. So I really appreciate that.
Both of us have that.
Same thing. Like, it's done. All right. The second thing that we will talk about is Primitive Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. So as you know, we were asked to do a chart in each of the 4 issues this year. And she sent Deb sent us an email late last night, and it says surprise with a picture of the cover, and the design is on it. So we are super excited. Move over, Tyra Banks. So we are ready to we're cover girls. But this is the design that you will see in the spring issue. Did you notice like the pink buffalo check that the magazine front is too? Oh. Okay, so this is the spring design, and this is launching. 4. Yep.
1 in each issue, and I did them on washers and magnets because it's going to be interchangeable, so you can imagine the spring, summer, winter, fall.
So she said end of February, early March is when you can expect to see it if you're a subscriber or if you're getting it from a shop. She also wanted to let us know that you can get it in Barnes & Noble too, and Joann's. They just have a limited quantity of how many they purchase. And then local stores, you can get it from her website. Fat Quarter Shop will have it as well. And they're going to do a floss pack for the colors that you see here.
So the floss pack will be available next week if you want to get that. All the fancy floss colors in one pack at one time. So
for this design, just for this design. But it's
the magazine is on Fat Quarter Shop's coming soon page.
Yeah, we'll link it below. This is called Spring Tulips. Really
so excited.
Really excited.
This has been done since December, and we've had to just sit on it. So.
But it was good. We were really excited about that. Okay, so that's the exciting news if you hadn't seen it broadcasted on social media yet. All right, we had a lot of questions.
We're kind of shy on social media.
A lot of questions from last week, so I'm going to get into them. Sheila wanted to know, I made a donation to Fat Quarter Shop for Make-A-Wish. How do I get the chart? It's on their blog.
It's called the Jolly Jabber blog. And if you go to their website and scroll down, there's a part down there where you click. Yes.
Lori, when you change the colors for design, how do you choose the color? So somebody else had the same question. Like, do you color the chart? Do you just like pick colors? What do you do? What's your thought process?
So I look at where I'm going to start the chart, and I look at what colors I would like to use or what colors they used, and just substitute similar colors. Or if I'm going a whole different direction, then I just pick out colors I want to use.
And you kind of
I don't color anything. Yes,
She's very, like, you know, she has tea every morning at a certain time. Like, she's very...
Not at a certain time, but yes, I have to have my tea in the morning.
So she has... those floss packs that we have designed with Fat Quarter Shop are what Mom uses most often. So...
Yes.
She pulls from those. A lot of the colors are neutrals with just pops of color, and those are what she can use for the majority of the pieces. So the colors that we're pulling for you aren't just pulled.
And I try not to do like trendy things as far as colors go. I want things that, you know, if you see it 10 years from now, you're going to be like, oh, it's still cute.
Yeah. Laura, what would you recommend as a DMC equivalent for chalk?
3865.
3865. Also, with this chart, all right, so I did the DMC conversions and I just used a chart online, and obviously that was the wrong thing. So if you got your chart early, I have now changed it. Thank you to Facebook.
And if you're not using the fancy floss,
right,
the fancy floss is all perfect.
Right. The DMC conversion for 12 grain was $8.40, and it was a brown, apparently. And I didn't double, triple, quadruple check, and I so apologize for that. The closest equivalent that we can get to it was a 3865. So that same...
We have ordered a DMC colored card that will be here today.
Using. Yeah, we are fixing our mistake. but Kimberly last night asked us if she could sell it on Fat Quarter Shop, so you can get it there as well.
Yes.
I had to tell her that I messed up, and that was like the scariest text message that I'd ever sent. Luckily, she's on a lot of cold medicine, so she's like, oh, it's fine.
Calvin's right there.
Yeah, Calvin wanted to be part of it today. He said, I'm a cover model too. All right, but anyways, 3865. It's the color of the cup. It's not supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be cream white. Dimply.
But if yours is, if you use the color, I'm sure it'll be cute anyway.
Yeah, change the colors, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
We can't wait to see how they're finished. And we gave the item number 2 on the back of the chart if you want the tin.
Yes, this. Okay, it would be cute on like a little flower sifter too, or something like really cute. All right. Anyways, Christy, do you start seedlings indoors before you start? Last year was my first year. I went out and I bought shop lights and a 4-tiered shelf thing, and I started a ton of seeds. And yes, I think my garden did fantastic for what I did. I didn't have a lot of success with flower seeds because I wasn't like focused on that. I was focused on watching vegetables and figuring that out. This year, I'm going to take a both approach. I'm going to focus on flowers and vegetables, but yes, I will be starting them indoors. Probably early March. I want to get them established before I'm leaving for my retreat, but I don't want to start them too early because then you've got 7-foot tall tomatoes in your craft room and you don't know what to do with them. Yeah, it's just okay. But yes, I will be doing videos more along those lines. This week you saw a sped up video, so we just wanted to give some more ideas for you to do. Mom changed out her hutch. Some people were asking if it was the same one. No, she's put that one in the garage. I'm going to take that to my house. She bought an open
shelves, sideboard buffet.
Sideboard buffet hutch.
It has legs instead of the cabinet all the way down. It just makes my kitchen area, the eating area, look a lot bigger too.
Yep, and there's no glare on the windows.
Radon is on display.
Front and center. She watched somebody's video and she's like, I need an open one.
No, I've been looking since I got the one in the family room, but I hadn't found anything that was in my price range. There's a lot of them on Etsy if you have $3,000.
We have to go to Disney.
Okay. We have to shop.
So you saw a sped up video. So I used, she had purchased Rust-Oleum chiffon paint.
Chiffon cream or something. If you go to my blog, there's a whole post about it, and I give you a link to get that paint.
And you saw kind of a sped up version of her doing some vignettes.
It's like the perfect cream.
So we thank you for watching that and all your kind comments. That was a lot of painting. Yes, it was.
It didn't take her that long.
Right. 4 minutes in the video if you watched it.
No, it was only a couple of hours though.
I know, but it was a lot of painting. Okay, Renee Price. Chelsea, what is your favorite chicken and why? Oh, I like...
Kentucky Fried?
Oh my gosh. No. I don't like fried chicken, actually. So there we go. And it would be Popeyes, if anything, but I don't like fried chicken. I don't like bones in the meat. It's weird. Ugh. Okay, anyways, my favorite chicken would probably be a but I am superficial because I like their egg color. So I like Moran's. There's like Aracanas where you can get that are like purebred for the blue eggs, but I do Easter eggers, I do olive eggers, and they give me green eggs and blue eggs. My Buff Orpington is probably my nicest chicken, but again, the more you are interactive with them, the nicer they'll be sometimes. Some of them are just jerks and they're not going to like you whether they're, I mean, like this. Yeah, but I like a well-rounded egg basket. I like a bunch of different colors. Christy, what black fabric do you use for your Chock-Full designs?
28 count even weave.
Yeah. Kathleen, where have you found the metal houses that you have on display? You're just talking about that.
Which ones?
She said on the mantle.
Oh, those came from Michael's last summer. Mm-hmm. They were patriotic.
She just found one in Walmart's clearance section. A biggie, too, for very
cheap.
One
of those lanterns. $4.
$4. Usually how much?
15.
15. Nancy, I've been using hoops and Q-snaps for years, and I've been wanting to try stitching in hand. What design do you think would be a good start? Something small.
Yes.
Our hello spring. But just something small. Maybe even just a few motifs to put on something. Mm-hmm.
Or just, if you start a project, don't put your Q-snap on and start trying to stitch in hand. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, put your Q-snap back on.
Yeah, absolutely. Mary, what fabric did you use for all of your Chock series? Okay, we just answered that. So 28 count black even weave. Mm-hmm. We usually use Monaco, but we've had that in our stash for years and years and years. Mm-hmm. So a Lugana, mm-hmm. What's the other one? Joblin. Those are going to be
even 28 count linen.
Yeah, but they're not even weave, right? For somebody.
Yeah, but people like linen.
Yeah.
But they have that chalkboard. Witchelt makes that chalkboard in Ada, and so it's not a solid black. It's more like a wiped off chalkboard.
Yes. Eleanor, what kind of skating did you do? My daughter did synchronized skating for 10 plus years and loved it.
Just figure skating.
She was very good. Teresa, seeing the hydrangea heads through the window made me wonder if you cut those at a certain time of the year.
Right in the beginning of spring.
Yeah, you leave them on through the winter. Mm-hmm. Deborah, do you always start with white fabric and then red dye it, or?
No, we've used like gray, and Hobby Lobby used to sell the light blue that we would dye.
Yeah, I think that's
try it.
Mm-hmm. Try it. Erin, how do you get so much done while being a mom and doing housework, Chelsea? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But we're both that personality where we don't sit for very long. We have to be doing something. And I'm a very good multitasker, I think, most of the time.
Yes, I never sit and just watch TV. I mean, I would have to be sick to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sewing or
stitching, or I'm doing laundry, or, mm-hmm. I mean, something. I don't know. Dawn, can you share the websites where you get your zinnia seeds and some of your favorite varieties?
So we have an Amazon shop, and I listed a bunch of bulk zinnia seeds, and I think sunflower seeds in there too, in our garden section.
Okay.
I also put a bunch of new spring pillows in there too.
Perfect. Where did you get those zinnia seeds from this week?
Oh, I ordered some from Floret Flower.
M.I. Gardner has them.
Our bulk zinnia seeds come from a little feed store here that doesn't do online, so.
Yeah, but our fancy ones, you can get the fancy ones at Baker Creek Seeds. You can get them at Floret. You can get them at Park Seed. Johnny's is kind of high shipping. I don't know. Baker Creek, M.I. Gardner has some. But for the majority.
M.I. Gardner has zinnias?
Yeah, they're doing a cut flower section. Okay. His wife is. Yeah. For the majority of our zinnias, it's the bulk California Giants. I think
that's what's in the
Amazon shop. We don't do a ton of fancy ones because you get like 4 zinnia seeds for a lot of money. Yeah.
That's how we sow seeds.
It's done. Just kick the dirt over. All right. Diane, Cash is so darn cute. Did you make him a birth record chart? I think she's talking to you. If so, I'm sure it's
she's
patriotic.
Talking to you.
No, I didn't. I made him some ornaments. Mom
I made him an ornament for his tree with his birth date on it, and it's patriotic, yes.
No, I didn't do a birth record. At some point, I will. Penny, where and when can I purchase the Liberty Jar?
It won't be out until May, I think, or April? May.
It'll be coming.
Late spring. How's that?
Okay. Sue, can you provide the recipe for chalk paint, and would it work on kitchen and bathroom cabinets as long as it is sealed with the wax? So we can provide, it's on Pinterest. If you look, Google Pinterest.
Yes, and it's plaster of Paris, water, and regular paint.
There are so many options for chalk paint now. The reason we used to make our own is because it was like Annie Sloan, and it was so expensive.
$45 for a little can.
But there are so many inexpensive options right now for chalk paint. And for kitchen cabinets, I think I would use something like that. And definitely seal your kitchen cabinets.
I would go with the Rust-Oleum.
Yep, but seal them, right? You would seal them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
Because you're going to be touching
like the wax after you put it on it, so I don't know.
I know, but they didn't have a clear one. I used
They had clear then.
I didn't buy it. Okay.
The Rust-Oleum paint is good, and
we've never had a problem. Corinne, what is your favorite series for the months of the year? I can't decide.
Can I say stay tuned?
I really love those Little House. I haven't done them yet. The Little House Needleworks sampler of the month. I really like those.
Country Cottage Needleworks Cottage of the Month.
The square dances.
Yes, square dances are from Heart and Hand.
Yes, I really like those.
With thy needle and thread, the word plays.
There's a lot that we like. I mean, we can't decide either, and that's why we've got 47 of them. We always know what month it is. Then also Lizzie Kate had small words.
Right, but I haven't done all those. I've only done some. I think one of them is right behind us. Right?
Yes, February. Right here. You can see that little small one? And so is the word play. What other ones? I know I'm forgetting.
Oh, the year in chalk.
Yep.
I did all those too.
Yep, there's a lot. There's some very good monthly series.
I like them all.
All right, Debbie.
I still put them all out.
Debbie, I would like to know the steps used to set up your garden. Like, did you use weed fabric, gravel, topsoil, what? She's talking to me, not you.
Oh, okay.
Yours.
You just need a spoon.
I put down weed fabric, and I weed fabriced my entire half of my backyard, even though my husband was mad about it.
It's small. It's not like it's humongous. The front yard's huge.
So I put down weed fabric, and then I put my beds on top of it. I filled my beds with a half compost topsoil mix that I got delivered by dump trucks. And then I also to that added a bag of, it's those big cubic foot bags, and it's a certain type. I'll let you know. It's a potting soil mixed in. I do flowers, so I wanted something light and fluffy, and I think that helped out a lot. And then we put the pea gravel on top of that. So I like the look of the pea gravel. I didn't want to put mulch down because mulch gets like fungusy and gross, and just I didn't want to deal with it. So I put the rocks on, and it looks clean. I'll get more into it. We'll do a garden video and we'll walk through it, I'm sure. Okay, it's coming with the root video. All right, Kesmez, will you be teaching Cash to stitch, and how are your quilts coming along? Well, Kesmez, the quilts are sitting downstairs, and yes,
we need to get those quilts done.
Yes.
We've just had a lot going on in the past few months.
And yes, I'll be teaching him to stitch if he wants to learn. He'll sit and like pull needles and stuff like that. He absolutely knows what to do, and he tries to stick it back in, so yeah. C. Ostrander, does Calvin like catnip? Yes.
The fresh stuff and the...
Yeah,
he eats it though.
She has wild catnip growing outside, so, and there's still some like...
Yeah, that we can still get to that's fresh. But he's been living on the dry stuff. But he eats it. He rolls in it and eats it. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Melanie, how high is your garden fence, and do you depend on it to keep the chickens out? So it's as high as a cattle panel. My chickens can still sneak through, so if you're going to use that, I would do that, and then behind it, I would do like that green net.
Or chicken wire even. Yeah,
chicken wire or something. I like the aesthetic of it. I thought it looked nice, and it was economical for putting up a fence, and it has a full gate and everything. So kind of, I wanted it to keep the chickens out, but they're apparently con artists. But you can get, instead of a cattle panel, I think it's a hog panel, and those are smaller, or goat panel, and they have smaller holes, so you can look at that as an option. But it is more economical than putting up a full grade fence. Steph B.
You were going to buy those pieces of fence.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So I was going to buy those little wrought iron gate fence pieces from Home Depot or Menards, wherever you get them. And they're like $30 a panel. And it was going to cost me as much as it cost me to fence, like 4-foot fence my whole yard. And I was like, well, that's not going to work out. But it would have looked
I found
pretty.
that on Pinterest or something, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then you guys made it.
Yep. Andy made it. I had nothing to do with it. Okay. Steph B, what is your Halloween piece you're doing called, Chelsea? Halloween Sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings. Tammy, what are your new unicorns for Ray Dunn? Because we got bless your heart. And tired. They just launched Mama Shark.
With a shark topper.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the shark topper, but I love
crown on top.
I'm crazy about the Mama Shark, not the shark, but that's okay. And then she really wants a pink jelly beans canister.
I don't want pink. I want any other color but pink.
Oh.
I want a Easter canister, but I haven't been able to find one.
We're still looking. Ilona, you should have a class on how you get so much done in a day. Nobody would come to that.
Yes, you guys would all be sleeping. Like, this is the most boring thing ever.
Stacy, which month is the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher featuring Priscilla's design? So hopefully we went over that enough. Coming out the end of this month, early next month, you'll see it.
So excited.
Spring Tulips is what it's called.
So you can go to their website and see all the designs in the magazine, and you can
She
see
did a
this up
slideshow.
close. Yep. And I also put pictures on my blog this morning, too, if you want to see it.
Perfect. Jennifer, can we still get Bloomtopia?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Patricia, I have a round galvanized can I'm thinking about putting cross stitch on. Do you have any helpful hints on how to do the layering with fabrics and ruffle and then attaching it because I can't use sticky board?
Oh, because it's round?
Yeah.
Well, I would just use a decent quality interfacing that would make it stiff enough that it's...
Oh. Yeah, and then you could attach it to that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Karen, have you got all your plans scheduled for this year, or are you waiting for market? Yeah, no, I don't have my plans. If you're talking about Mania, I have... You started pulling a couple things, right?
No.
Oh, we've just talked about stuff in the video.
I just said, I want to take this chart for Mania, this chart for Mania, but I haven't done a thing, no.
Marie, can you discuss how long you keep each season displayed? And when did you start collecting Ray Dunn?
I started collecting Ray Dunn before it was really popular because my first cup was from Home Goods and I got it after Halloween for 99 cents on the clearance rack because I had seen them and I thought, why would people buy these? Because they're misshapen but it said trick or treat and I was like, gosh, I gotta have that for 99 cents. And then after that, it was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have all the Christmas. And so it's probably been, what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah. And I was like, what are you doing? And then I started liking it. I don't remember what my first cup was, but she probably gave it to me. So,
and then the seasons.
Seasons, yeah.
Okay, so after Christmas, I take down my Christmas. Then January, I
After
leave
Christmas.
up winter things until probably the middle of February. I take all that down. Then I start my spring so that my spring is ready to go by March 1st. I keep my spring up until the middle of May, which then I transition into patriotic for Memorial Day and 4th of July. That stays up until like a week after the 4th of July or right after the 4th of July. And then I go into sunflowers and bees. And that will stay up until the end of August where I start my fall. And fall stays up until October 1st where I pull out my Halloween. That stays till October 31st. And then Christmas.
For the majority of it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. She was saying yesterday how she can't wait to take her winter stuff down. So maybe she's transferring into spring. Oh, I got my mug rack up too. So I had my husband hang up my vintage windows.
It looks really cute.
And my mug rack. I haven't decided. The windows are 2 different colors. They're windows.
Old.
Yeah, very old. They were very heavy, and they had that glass that's...
She shouldn't have gotten rid of it, but she had to because they were too heavy.
Yeah, it was way too... They were like 100 pounds each, and it would have just...
It was like wavy glass.
Yeah, right. What is that? Like privacy glass, I would assume?
I don't know, but it was old.
It was very old, but they had
weighed
to go.
like 50 pounds each.
They had to go. But it is...
We know because we drug them around a flea market.
Right, with the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we even have a stroller then?
No, probably not. I think I had him on me. Cindy's cross stitch. So she says she uses a natural face scrub. It's salt and fresh lemon juice, and then a mask is baking soda and honey.
Oh,
so
wow.
I want to try it. She says she's never used chemicals, and you know she sends us that Christmas card. She looks like she's 12 years old, like in a good way. Like your skin is beautiful. So maybe I need to try that. Other people were telling me to try Philosophy, so I have some of that ordered too. It's different, Cindy. How do you decide what colors you're going to use? Okay, we answered that. And what white did you use for your Freedom sampler? Chelsea, I'll let you know when I pull it out.
Probably bamboo.
Kathleen, what count did you stitch Bovinia on? 28 count. Shelly, what colors do you use most in your sampler threads? I want to build up my stash, especially for Christmas colors. So you can look on Fat Quarter Shop, and they have a Christmas pack. It's called Be Merry, and that is all floss colors that Mom has curated with Fat Quarter Shop to her favorites. And then also we have one called Fancy Floss Favorites, and that's like a majority, like a basics where you could start there. We also have a spring pack that launched a couple days ago.
Oh, we just got it in the mail yesterday. Oh my goodness.
So stay tuned. But we were super excited to see those colors because they're beautiful. Okay. Silky Bee, have you ever been to Germany?
No.
England, right? We've both been to England. I was a baby. Frogglebee, did you use the call for colors on Bovinia? I sure didn't. I can bring them next week. I don't have it here. Carol, will you be doing another stitch along? Yes.
We were going to do one this winter, but time just got away from us, so.
Katrina, are you going to show us how to punch needle? Katrina, I need you to show me how to punch needle. We're not very good at that yet. So when we hone our skills, we don't want to just slap something out there. So until we're
there's a lot of videos on how to do it.
Yeah, that are
and like I said, Teresa Kogut has videos.
Yes, and if you've seen her newest punch needles, it's farm themed. That she just did a pig, and now she's doing a Tilly the goat. I think it's called.
They were cute.
They're so cute. All right.
But mine would come out looking like a cat because I'm not that good.
Marcia, how many and what kind of Pandora bracelets do you have? Like a bangle, a snake chain?
No, we have all the originals.
The originals, we each have 3. You have 4?
I have 4.
You have 4.
Lifting weights.
I got my Buzz Lightyear swapped out for those of you that heard. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he broke off and they swapped him out for me. So I was very thankful for that. Marilyn.
Somebody left you a comment. I don't think you saw it on Stitching with Housewives that she's skinny and bony like you. Do your bracelets hurt?
No, but I've also said that my bracelets are probably bigger than what they're supposed to be. So because they hang. But yes, I am bony. They hang significantly in there.
I'm not bony and I don't hurt.
I don't know, and maybe I just get used to it. There was a point in time where every few months, this was giving me a skin tag from those nasty things, but it was giving me a skin tag on my hand. I don't know.
It fell off?
Yeah. They just like rub off. I don't know. Marilyn, what time?
Sure it wasn't dirt?
Yes. What day and time? We've gotten this question quite a few times, and we're almost at a half an hour, and we're answering questions.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. What time and day are you live? So we aren't live.
No.
We're scatterbrained, and we have a screaming baby and like cats and stuff. So
one cat.
We aren't live yet. We might do in the future some live videos as extras, but these are pre-recorded, but they're recorded on Saturday mornings, and then we post them immediately after we film them. YouTube. It
just depends on how long YouTube decides to hold the video before it puts it out there.
And if I have to join a couple videos, like if I have to stop to change a diaper or something like that, I have to join the videos together, and sometimes those videos take a little bit longer to upload. So it all depends, but we try to get it to you as quickly as possible on Saturday mornings. And then home tours are usually like midweek that we post in the morning. Okay.
And it's kind of a fly by the seat of our pants whether we're doing it or
well,
not.
It looks cloudy out today. I clean the house, so you can come over. All right. Those are all the questions.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So for previous finishes, this is, I think it's called Hello Snow. It's from Country Cottage Needleworks, and this is only part of the design. But I mounted it on a tray, and it's ruffled, and this was blue fabric that we coffee tea dyed.
This is just part of the ruffle that needs to be trimmed.
This is Little House No,
Lizzie
Lizzie Kate.
String.
Sorry.
String.
Winter string, snowy string. And I changed the colors. Did I change people in this? I think that there was supposed to be a penguin and I added another snowman.
Yes, you did.
And that's on my blog if you want to see it. And then for finishes, this is so cute. I stitched this. It's also a Lizzie Kate and it's a freebie on her blog. If you go to my blog, there's a link to it. I found this frame at Michael's just like a month ago and I thought it would look perfect on there. And I did use washers and magnets because I want to be able to use the frame if I have a smaller design. I also finished the February Heart and Hand Square Dance. And the rest of them are in there. But this is also on magnets so that it can be changed out and the bow is all attached to the backing so it all comes off in one piece.
So one piece, and that's what's stored. The washers and magnets are on here, and it just goes in there. And this, look at the cute little button up there.
And I did change the colors. Yeah, that was a wood button I had from my...
You changed, it was pinks and reds, right? And you changed it to black, white, and...
I think there might have been black in it too, but I did it all red, white, and black.
It's very pretty. Good job.
And then, of course, the Hello Spring. And then the Punch Needle magazine piece.
Spring tulips.
Yep. So we're so excited for all of these. And we just want to say thank you for all your nice comments yesterday.
Oh my goodness. So thankful.
Yes.
So thankful.
We are truly blessed.
And everybody just jumping on there and being so supportive.
Yes. And it was so funny because when we were painting the cabinet, I told Chelsea, I said, I can't wait to see the cover of that magazine. And I said, I hope we just get a little snippet on the cover. And then I woke up and saw it and I started crying. I couldn't.
We just wanted
like
a little piece in the corner, like, oh,
we made it
on page 100. We were very excited. I texted her a photo of her email at 1:30 this morning when I woke up.
And I saw it at 4.
She's like, what were you doing up at 1:30? Well, ask my dogs. Okay, so I have some whips this week.
You have a finish.
Oh, crud.
And you're going to, I want to stitch this too, because I do. What'd you do?
Crud.
What?
I don't know where it went, the actual cover photo for it.
Oh.
And because I don't, the hen and the roosters and the hens.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. So this is a Little House Needleworks. I think it's called the Rooster and the Hens or the Hens and the Roosters. The Rooster and the Hens. There was one rooster. I added 2. Okay. So this is Little House Needleworks. I changed the colors and there was a person over here feeding the chickens. I changed it to just another chicken. But look at this cute egg carton that Mom put it in. It's an egg carrier and
so
trays.
I also have this. And
that's what I thought. I was wondering if you used it.
It was on my shelf and
oh.
I thought, so I texted her, I'm like, how big is that piece? Because I was in Michael's buying the tin. And she told me and I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of small. But then when we were looking at it, the little cubbies on it were the perfect place to stick some eggs and a little chick and a daisy. So,
yep.
And then I added some raffia. But the blue checks is also very vintage.
That's old. It was found when we cleaned the basement.
Yeah.
There is a border that I did not do. I was just like, I'm not going to do the border. I took Kimberly's approach and I was like, nope, Kimberly said I don't have to do it, so I'm not doing it. But super excited about this one. And I feel like with these colors, I can leave it up all the time if I want to.
Yes, especially having chickens outside. And this will just stand.
Yep.
Like that. So it's so cute.
I have a big TV
I'm stitching it.
Shelving unit thing that came built into the house and I can put it
that needs
up
to
there.
go on your new hutch or on your new hutch.
Okay.
On your new hutch that's in my garage.
Yeah, so what I did was I took the top off of my current hutch and just left the bottom because it's 2 pieces and that's where we hung the windows and everything. And then I'm going to take her hutch and put it in for my dining room. Okay, and then I have some whips. Like you guys carry, like just get on with it. All right, so the first one is Wilhemina Jack's Sweet Shop. This is a Plum Street Samplers. It's a something. And this is my progress. Not using the called for colors, using shades similar to what's called for. That's on a like blue coffee tea dye.
Are most of those colors in our spring floss pack? It looks like they are.
I believe so. Yes, I had a finish, which was that rooster and the hens, and then I pulled this out and finished it real quick. I decided not to do the, I forget.
She's on the ball.
I forget what stitch is called, but the bats. I forgot. I'm not gonna do the bats. This is the drawn
Satin
thread.
stitch.
Yeah, Simply Scary.
This is so cute. It's not that big.
It was a lot of stitch.
And what is that? Is that evening blue or no?
It's amazing, is what it is. This
I know that fabric. What color is that?
I don't know.
Denim blue?
Yeah, denim blue. But this is all done. So then when I am looking at in Hobby Lobby and stuff, and when she's out looking, she can look for pieces to finish that on. But that's a Witchy Wednesday that's out of my pile, and I can feel good about starting something new for Mania. I also finished up this.
Oh my goodness, you snore.
Yeah. So this is the second. So this was the first, and this is the second series section.
It's like a half an hour stitching for each group.
Section of Bluetopia. So
Yes.
Fat Quarter Shop. You've
Make a
heard it here
Wish.
before. Make a Wish. Where is the cover page? Chelsea, it would help if you were prepared for this. Okay, I don't have the cover page, but you guys know. You've seen it. I'm doing it on 28 count even weave. Again, we get the chart a little bit early so we can stitch it up, put it on blogs, etc., send in pictures, etc., etc.
So I think next week then, because
Yes,
it's every other week?
every 2 weeks. I started more on this. This is Pineberry Lane, Mrs. McGuire's hen house. So I remember stitching this when I was getting my glucose test. If any of you fun people remember that. It's the most disgusting thing you have to drink ever. All right, so I did more of her dress. I'm changing, it was like a purple. I'm changing her apron to be white. And she's gonna have some hair. So she's got like this flat head. She's gonna have some hair.
You should make her hair look like the top of a chicken.
Okay. She has a hat on though.
Oh. Oh.
Can you see that?
It would be funny if she was like a chicken lady.
All right, so she needs more sleep, obviously.
Yeah, I do.
Next up, somebody asked about my white in here. Bamboo. She was right. Ding, 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 ding. This is Americana Sampling by Little House Needleworks.
This is really pretty too. Is that the same fabric or is that different? That
No,
looks
this
lighter.
is different. This is lighter. I am almost done. Chugging along.
I feel like that one might have gotten some aqua in it.
I'm going to, yeah, you can tell. I'm going to be working on this today for my
Stars and Stripes Saturday.
Stars, Stripes, Saturday. All right, that's all I got.
Okay, so
Plus, I designed a chart, so I mean, I feel like that's... And kept 3 kids alive. We're doing well.
this is Old Red Barn, and I was stitching this morning. I got a leaf stitched, and then I looked at it and I thought, boy, that looks thick. It's because I had 3 strands of floss. So then when I was trying to take it out, I got a knot. So
It's going in timeout.
no, I gotta fix my problem there.
I just looked at Piper and she growled at me and showed me her teeth.
Okay.
You have a
She's
rabid dog.
smiling.
She was smiling. Oh.
She can help it. She's photogenic.
All right, next up she pulled out, this is Plum Street Samplers, the Milk and Cream Co.
I started this for Mania 2 years ago. And to tell you the honest God truth, I'm tired of stitching winter. So, this came out. I got the trees done. I got the whole outline of the barn. And I don't think this would take that long to finish.
This is one that shows you the fancy floss. So we've talked about this several times before. So if you've watched our video, this is a repeat. This is how she first started out the clouds with the fancy floss. And then she decided to change the direction. And now it looks more like clouds.
Mm-hmm. I went round and round instead of straight across.
Yeah, so that's the difference that a fancy floss can have. This is
Bobbing
bobbing.
for Pumpkins Witchy Wednesday. I got the whole apron done. So one witch is almost done. Just her head, and she's got a hat probably up. Just half of her left. But she's almost done. This is
all bundled up. Do you find the cover page?
No, I still don't have the cover page.
Okay. With a needle and thread on a blue even weave.
So I don't think I'm going to work on this one anymore. I think it's going to get put away until next year because there's no way I'll get it done in time to keep up with taking my stuff down. So, but that's fine. I didn't put any stitches in on this, but we got asked to see this.
Oh yes, this is the gingerbread village.
Mm-hmm. So I have one done and part of another. I changed the colors. The green was more of a limey green, and I changed it to that Jolly Holly, and then a dark green in the top. So it's very cute. I was going to do something with that, and now I can't even remember what it was I was going to do with it.
You should write stuff down.
I usually do. I usually remember everything. And here's my Bloomtopia. I have the cover page. I don't have the cover page for my snowman, but...
So this is Bloomtopia. Remember, Mom finished that for Kimberly. That's Kimberly's stitching, and this is what it'll look like when it's done. You get a piece of the chart every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And it benefits Make-A-Wish. Your donations benefit Make-A-Wish, and the chart is on the Jolly Jabber blog on the Fat Quarter Shop.
Yes.
And if you have any problems finding it, if you ask their customer service, they'll be more than happy to help you.
They have the best customer service.
Yeah. And then...
You're going to show your haul first? I want to show my haul first.
I'm going to show mine while you go to get yours. So, like Chelsea said, the Fancy Floss Favorites, it's a bigger pack of floss, and it's got a bunch of different colors, and I needed a few different colors from a few different things, so I ordered that. I also needed more black coffee. I got the Brenda Gervais Holiday Hoopla, even though I said I wasn't going to stitch Valentine's because I did the Valentine tree, so I had to have it. I got drawn thread Little Bits of Christmas.
Ooh, this is heavy.
Yeah, because there's special
oh, so they make the chart.
and Little Bits of Halloween. We wanted these when they first came out, but then we didn't get them.
Oh, there's 4 in each. Okay, I understand now. Those are cute. I love this one.
And then because I love that barn board check so much, I got the gray check like it. This is Lugana 32 count gray check cloth. Chelsea got the same thing. And
we don't coordinate.
Course,
sticky board. Kimberly said they were almost out, so Mom went and ordered it.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
got the same thing. I got some gray check. Then I got the square dances. I got January through March and April through June. I need to get those stitched up. And then, oh God, I forgot what this is called, but it's so cute. Hold on, I have to find it so I don't butcher it.
Oh,
Farm Charm.
Also, we reached our 19,000. So 2 of you are getting pieces finished. I don't think we said that.
No, we're going to say it in the giveaways.
Oh.
Okay.
I should know now.
All right, so Farm Charm is what this is. And I just ordered a bunch of different fat quarters. Yeah. Or no, half yards is what I got. But look at this one. With the aquas and reds and blacks. Super cute. Love it. I saw it when was it? Like in December when they say that everything's coming. This is a thank you card we got. We need to read. And then I got some Monaco. I can never have enough sticky board. No sticky board. Not this time. I just bought a bunch of sticky board. Okay. All right. What else? All right. We got some gifts this week. This, right?
This was from last week.
Okay. It was on the table, so I just figured.
Yeah, because it's yours.
All right, so we got a thank you card, and this was from Cindy. And she won something, so she wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. And then, okay, so that's that. Did we show this yet again?
Yeah, we have the charts.
So many of you
Where
are
are
excited
they?
for this. I don't know.
They're over there somewhere.
Okay, I'll find them. Let me dig through this stuff. Okay. If you guys could see the table, truly. Truly.
We're giving some away today.
Okay, here you go. Here's that. All right, this. We showed this last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are from Denise. Denise.
Dot goose.
Yep, dot goose. Denise, you were so sweet yesterday. Thank you so much. But she sent us.
And we'll link her Etsy below.
A cute card. And then this is an Easter bag with a beautiful print on the back.
She thought it would be cute with the new hip hop charts.
Yes. And then her barn. She said she thought of my little farm. Super cute. Thank you so much, Denise.
And she said that this one too will go with our magazine.
Yeah.
Punch Needle magazine.
Absolutely. Spring tulips. Spring tulips. Mom just calls everything by like what it is instead of the name of it. Like spring tulips. Okay, this one we wanted you to be able to see the box because this is super cute.
Yes. So well packaged, but we can't say her name.
So this is the card that she sent me. And then when you open it up, the box has like cute little doodads all over it.
Stickers and
it was hard to get everything back in the box once we opened it. So we try to keep everything together so we're organized for the video, so we're not just sitting here like opening stuff. Obviously, sometimes that's not easy to do. But this one I think is funny. So there's candy and all of these. I'm going to dump in so I can show you guys. She sent me a Bless Your Heart. And last week they saw us get this and they were like, do you know what that means? And yes, I know it's like a dig, right? It's not something nice, but there's a lot of moments and mornings that you wake up and you're like, just bless your heart. Just let's.
She loves that.
Let's go. Get ready. Okay. Or like when your husband's like looking for something that's right in front of him and you're like, just bless your heart. Bless your heart. Okay, but yes, I know what it means.
Every time I hear that phrase, I think of Amber from the Arkansas retreat.
Yes. Amber is our moo girl, and we love her.
I can't remember if I said that to her or she said that to me. She was complaining about the ruffle.
And then
like, bless your heart, get it done.
This is Tired as a Mother. This is an amazing mug, and I am super excited to now be the owner of this.
Hi, Amber. Hope you're coming again this year.
She is. She was in the second retreat. She was rooming with Jackie again. Jackie was like, I am never rooming with you again. And then they signed up together again. All right. But thank you. And then Mom got a gift as well. This was her card, I think, right? This is your card? Mm-hmm. And did you put your gift away?
Yeah, it's in the box.
Oh, right here. So it was this cute little box. And then she sent a gift card for TJ Maxx.
So nice.
You know that won't go to good use. When will she ever spend it? For me, it's like, should I put leggings on today or should I put real clothes and go to TJ Maxx? I don't know. I can still wear my sweat. This is dress clothes as far as I'm concerned.
These are uniforms.
It's my work uniform. The people at the post office, they're starting to catch wind. As I just said, we try not to open stuff on. All right, these are from our good friend Carol at Creative Carol Designs.
And all of your comments about Cash in the video last week, he was so cute because he sat in the chair and was like ready to do it. And I told Chelsea, I'm like, you need to film him.
This is the bag that we showed you last week with the bicycles. Super patriotic, super cute. And then foxes.
And we will link her Etsy shop below too.
Yep.
So 4 nice bags.
All right. And then
this.
Yes.
Oh, and
Missy.
let's do these.
Okay, so LaDonna, she is hosting the I Love Cross Stitch retreat. She's also the shop owner at Sampling of Memories on.
And she makes these thread keeps, scissor bobs, whatever you want to use them for. And she sent us her new designs, which are also going to be given away. Can you get these up close so that they can see them really good? There's one that's a mason jar, one that's a truck, and the other one's a wagon. And we'll link her Etsy shop below too, and we'll have sets of these to give you.
And you
today.
can get these at your regular shops as well. And then she also sent us some cute Be My Valentines. I'll be your Valentine. If you're sending cute gifts like these, I'll definitely be your Valentine. And she sent us these magnets.
Thank you,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're excited for April.
Yes. Oh, an update as far as retreats go, not for April yet, but for March, we were big girls and we bought our airfare. Without the help of our husbands. I just need you all to be really proud of me. All right. This is from Missy. She said, keep whatever you would like and share the rest. Thank you. All new, unused, thank you. Yes, that was something in the Facebook that I wanted to mention this week.
Yeah.
We
don't give away used charts.
The designs that we share with you, the giveaways that we share with you are unused. We are very conscious about supporting the designers and making sure that we are keeping this business alive and fruitful. So we make sure we support the designers. So none of the charts that you get will be used. It's not like we're stitching something and then giving it to you. They're either donated by generous viewers or Fat Quarter Shop or
other
the designers
or store owners.
Yes. So absolutely everything that you are receiving is
new.
All right. On that front too, 2 videos ago we did sampler of the months, and 2 people didn't let me know that they won. So make sure that if you entered for that, you go back and watch that video and watch because they'll just go back into recycling. But I know that those were really good giveaways, so I want to make sure that everyone got a chance. Or if our email we didn't get your email, because some people say, hey, this is my second time sending this. Yep, just
send it again.
Yep. All right, but this is Missy, and she sent us these beautiful charts. This is the one. Every time we went into Welcome Stitchery, I was like, I want you to do this one. And she's like, no, there's so many
Didn't I buy that one?
Yes, you bought it, finally. So this is beautiful.
Here's more drawn threads. Welcome.
Pumpkin Spice Farm. We love doing this one. That was from Hands On Design. Ooh. To Be Thankful.
Let's throw this kit in with the giveaway today.
Ornamental Joy. Thimble-It. So yes. So these are those fingertip. Mine were felty, but this is like a gel.
That's from Hobby Lobby. It looks like a sticker, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and then, just a bunch. Oh, no chart. Sorry. These are Hands On Design as well. Okay, super excited for these. These are amazing charts. This is Give Thanks. These, I just want to show the drawn threads because you got a bunch of drawn threads for your haul. And drawn threads are they're nice charts. I had never stitched before that one that I showed you today, the Halloween one.
And I really stitched that little scarecrow guy, not scarecrow, skeleton guy I did.
If you can't hear that, she's just snoring extremely loud. Maybe you need to get her a CPAP machine or something. A little mask. Okay,
Poor Piper.
Yeah, help us all. All right, are we done with that stuff?
You got a mean sister.
I'm like her step cousin or something. What am I to her? Her niece?
You're her sister.
We're just changing everything.
She's been here longer than a week, so she's fine.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh.
Alrighty, here we go. Somebody said that I needed to be doing Post-it notes on that, and you were absolutely correct. I will
But we would have to find the Post-it notes for us.
Start next week. All right. First, we're gonna do. This was
the
from
whole
from
set
the shop.
Farmhouse Christmas from Little House Needleworks.
And we linked her last week, so I hope that you checked her out on her website. This goes to, again, my spiel, not 24 hours. You have until next week to let us know that you won the chart, so 7 days, and then we will mail it out. I go to the post office a couple times a week, so it might not be the day that you tell me that you got it, so just be patient. Shipping to Canada has been taking an extremely long time. Email us your physical address. If you have a kitchen name on YouTube, make sure that you tell us your real name and that name. And then if you don't hear back, what you won. If you don't hear back from us within 24 hours,
email again, please.
Email us again.
because Gmail is...
Got it? Good. Okay. So the winner of the entire set of these goes to Gina Metz, the Sunflower Stitcher.
So these used to be new charts, but now they're used.
They're not. There's no creases in them. They're absolutely perfect. All right, next goes, we're going to do these sampler months again. These are Little House Needleworks. Again, you get the floss needed for both of the two charts in with the package. So,
and they're small. They're like this big.
Yeah, absolutely doable. These are ones that I said are really cute to do for the months, the person that was asking. The winner of this goes to Stitching in the Barn, Valerie. Congratulations.
January, February, right?
Yep. March, April is Amy Clayton. May, June goes to Kimberly Helsinger. July, August goes to Sherry Tutt. September, October goes to Robin Brierly. November, December goes to Susan Overstreet.
And those are all from Fat Quarter Shop.
Now, Wendy at From the Heart Needle Art, they had 2 options to win the Welcome Spring 8 accessories. This goes to Glinda Olive and Sheila Jones.
And those were from the Heart Needle Art. Wendy.
Words to Live by Tiny Modernist, right? Yeah, Tiny Modernist. This goes to Penny Harrison. Trick or Treat by Trellis and Time. This goes to Joanne Bernal. Snowy Chock-Full goes to Jane Scott. Then another 2 from Wendy. These are Antique Rose Samplers. Carol Hinkle and Linda Garris, I think is how you say it. G-E-H-R-E-S. All right, and these were from a viewer. This is Stitch St. Nick. This goes to Melody Stater, or Stoddard. And then Stitch St. Nick 2 goes to Dana Lake. And Let Us Rejoice. This is a Country Cottage Needleworks. This goes to Loretta Henderson.
Those last 3 were from viewers, and the rest were from
Wendy and Fat Quarter Shop.
Yep, and then the one hands-on design.
Yeah. And we the main was from the shop that we mentioned. Okay.
Little Stitch
Shop. All right.
Okay.
This week's giveaways are in here.
So 2 of you will win a finish of the Chock-Full. So one of you will win the jar, and then the other will win the small, and I forgot to bring it over here. It's over there. Or it's right there. Right behind
the white enamel bucket.
Right.
So you're going to send into us your
finished piece.
Yep, your stitched finished piece. And then we already have the easel and we have the bucket. So one of you will win the easel, one of you will win the bucket, and she's going to finish it with kind of coordinating fabrics and whatnot.
Right.
But
you need to be able to send your piece in within the next 2 weeks, because we're going to get into retreat time and it's going to be hugely busy, and I need to get these things accomplished before then. So when you answer your question, you need to say either bucket or
easel
or stand. Bucket. Let's do bucket or jar.
Okay.
Bucket or jar. And we hope that you don't already have these finishing pieces, so that you let someone else have these finishing pieces that they can change out.
Okay. So that's going to be the first giveaway, and that was for 19,000 subscribers. So first of all, thank you. Thank you so much for taking time to spend with us each week. Thank you for being part of our lives and asking us these questions each week and staying engaged and
just being very positive.
Right.
We appreciate you all.
Absolutely. It's phenomenal. No, we never thought that anything like this would happen. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And also your pieces will be finished on sticky board. So if you are
if you don't
opposed
like
to that, then don't enter those portions of the giveaways.
Sticky board. And there will be hot glue. And magnets and washers. Okay, so those are going to be the first 2 giveaways. The next giveaways, we'll get into the numbers. So again, that was jar or bucket. So it's easy for you to know.
The 3 that are taken out.
As one or separately?
No, each separately.
Okay, so numbers 1, 2, and 3. So these are from Madonna at Sampling and Memories. This is number 1, and it is the jar. Number 1. Number 2 is the truck. And number 3 is the wagon.
And if you want to see more of her designs, you can go to her Etsy shop, which we will list below.
Yep.
And a lot of stores do sell her merchandise too.
That was 1, 2, and 3. Number 4. Number 4, you're going to have 8 opportunities to win.
Hip hop.
Number 4 is Chock-Full Hip Hop.
This is my chalkboard to cross stitch collaboration with Hands On Design, and this is the 5th in the series of 7. So you get both charts to do the small and the big.
Number 4, 8 opportunities to win. Number 5, this was from Missy. This is the, it's a Janelin needlecraft kit. It is, I think it's called Join the Journey. Counted cross stitch, and it comes with the floss and the Ada that you would use to complete it. And a needle, it looks like, in there. That was number 5.
Okay, and then number 6, get that yellow bag from Creative Carol. I'm going to give him my bag.
Number 6.
This is from Creative Carol. It's a project bag, zipper, vinyl front, and she's got a lot of different fabrics in her
Repertoire in her Etsy shop.
Couldn't even think.
Wait, listen. I can't keep track of numbers. You can't.
So that's number 6.
Number 6. And then number 7, were you doing something else?
Nope, that's it.
Number 6 is that. Okay.
But there's 2 other ones. I mean, there's 8 giveaways.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I was just making sure that I did
a ton
everything.
of those charts, yeah.
I'm just making sure that we did everything.
Yep.
Yes.
So we have our model with us again today, and today he's showing the new spring floss pack from that quarter shop. Yep, cheese, it's floss.
Can you show them the pretty colors? It's a pretty. Show my grandma.
Isn't it pretty? So 2 of these are in the giveaway. So to win these, you need to comment floss. So we have jar, bucket, floss, and then the numbers. Say enter to win, and then go buy this at that quarter shop. We'll link it below.
Can you see?
Kimberly also found this frame when she was out thrifting. Isn't that nice? Oh, yeah. And I said she needs to stitch something to put on it, and she said that we could have it. So I love it. Thank you, Kimberly.
Show them the floss.
Yep.
All right. Can you say bye? Bye. So the question that you're going to answer this week is, do you have something quick?
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Nothing. I'm not doing a thing. It's made up. Just kidding. LaDonna's taking me out. She asked me to meet her at Valentine, so she's taking me out to dinner. We're having a virtual stitch dinner or something. I don't know. She said to dress up nicely for it, so I'm gonna wear my stitching with the Housewives. I'm just making something up. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? She sent us napkins that said, "Be my Valentine." So I said that she's my Valentine.
Oh, well, Calvin's mine, so.
Yeah, right. And her just growling at you the entire time. Calvin thinks she's like a mouse or a rodent or something because he like looks at her like she's a snack. And he like tries to...
Not me, the dog.
The dog. The dog that's in her lap. Okay, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
This is going to be on its way to Fat Quarter Shop. Kimberly will show it in her video.
Okay.
They also have the chart listed on their website. It's a PDF there too, as well as our Etsy shop is a PDF.
For right now, we're just using this one as a PDF. You know, hopefully we can get to where we can print out and do physical charts. But right now we want, I mean, I'm brand new, guys. So we just wanted to see how it works. If you only have a black and white printer, I tried it last night. You can still see the symbols. You can still see it very clearly. But if you don't, you can also, if you have a smartphone, you can view it on your smartphone and you're able to zoom in, or your tablet. A lot of people stitch PDFs off of their tablets. In your account, if you go to your orders and purchases, if you don't receive the email that says download it here, next to your order, it'll say download there, so you can download it straight to your computer from there.
Okay, and then we have the hashtag PC Hello Spring. So please tag it if you post it on social media so we can see it.
Yes. Can I show your haul this week for Rayda? She said, I don't like them. I think they're ugly. And then she comes home with 2 of them. So these... I mean, they're just like kind of gangly, flat-nosed bunnies. I don't know.
Look at the sugar jar. It is so cute.
The sugar jar's cute. I don't know about this one. Like, Is he a lid for your
But
tea?
it's gonna look so nice on my hutch. So he's saying.
I saw it on the table and I was like, you told me that those are really ugly. So, but she was really excited about those. Okay, I'm not going to drop them, don't worry. Okay, so exciting announcements.
Well, you have them too, so you'll be giving me yours.
Right, she found two. Exciting announcements. Etsy shop, it's Stitching Housewives. Stitching with the Housewives was too long, apparently. Can't use it. So Stitching Housewives.
No space in between the words.
You can see our latest design, Hello Spring, there. Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. You can see the whole slideshow on their website. You can see all of the designs in there. We are so fortunate and so honored to be featured on the cover. We appreciate, I mean, it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So make sure you have a subscription if you want it. And
yes,
or you can get it at shops. And like I said, Fat Quarter Shop is going to carry the floss pack, so you can just buy the pack and you don't have to buy them separately. And
if you don't have a store near you too, they said Barnes & Noble and Joann's will carry them as well.
And we're just so excited.
We are.
So thank you all for taking this ride with us.
It's been fun. Okay, so buckle up. There might be more.
Yep.
There's more. There's more. All right. Anything else that you have to say?
I can't think of anything.
We can't. We both need a nap is what we need. We both.
But I couldn't sleep. I was so excited. And then I saw that on my phone and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get up.
She was crying about that. And then she watched somebody's Disney video and she was crying about that too. She's just a mess.
I'm just a mess.
All right. We appreciate everything. I'm going to try the Philosophy face wash. I'll let you guys know how it works. Hyaluronic. We learned it.
So to enter the giveaways, you need to do it below, not on Instagram, not on Facebook, not
Don't say giveaway.
Not on what are the other things? Email, no place but down here, because this is where the search goes to find the winners.
Yes.
Also, follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's 2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com,
where you can find more inspiration of what we talk about today.
Yes, and not just inspiration, but the one Valentine finish is there, but none of the new punch needle is posted, but the rest, and shoot, they all are except for this one.
Where you can find more information.
But I tell you all the things I use for finishing and things like that. And also in the magazine, it has the item number for the frame and what else?
We don't know.
But anyway.
Any other questions? If you have more questions, we answer the questions daily. So people were asking, where do I leave a question? In your comment below. So you can simply put like, oh, I have a question this week. You can still, in that same comment, answer the giveaway, put your numbers, because and somebody said, do you actually read all the comments? I read every single one. That's how I know where the questions are pulled from. And that's how I pick giveaway winners, is going through and picking the numbers. So I read all the comments, and I love seeing all of your comments. So leave them below. Scroll past the suggested videos, and you can leave a comment right there. It might require that you sign in to YouTube. That doesn't mean you're making a video or anything like that. It just means you're having a login to YouTube to be able to leave a comment.
Okay, so if you get your finishing inspiration from us, tag us, tag my blog. We'd love to see your projects.
PC Hello Spring.
Yep, we can't wait to see all those.
Somebody was almost already done. I think it was April. It was almost done last night. Flying. Love it.
Yep. So thank you again, you guys. We
truly
can't even tell you
appreciate
how
it.
much we appreciate it.
All right. We will see you next week.
Yep.
Next week. Bye.